Hey, Andre, have you noticed that new truck prices are insane?
Have I ever? They're crazy.
Yeah, so in this video, we're going to give you the top 10 most expensive trucks you can buy. Now, we're not talking about like Hennessy 6x6 TRXs, right? These are
Or G-Wagons.
or G-Wagons. These are mainstream trucks that you can buy that have a bed. Now, here's the crazy thing about these top 10, Andre. People hate these trucks, but yet you keep on buying them.
And we're very curious about them, right?
And then at the end, we're going to give you a bonus, which is the cheapest truck you can buy. So think about that, and let's see if you can guess what that is. But let's start with number 10, and we'll count it down, Andre. So what is the number 10 most expensive truck you can buy?
Yes, and it happens to be the new 2023 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon Far Out Eco Diesel.
So it's a mid-size truck.
Yes. So this is a special edition. Jeep is actually discontinuing their 3-liter EcoDiesel V6 engine, and they're celebrating with this very special high-optioned model at $72,000, my friend.
Ooh, that is a lot for a mid-size truck.
Yes.
So they're saying farewell to it with a price increase.
Of course, you can get more affordable Gladiators out there, even Rubicons and Mojaves. But this very special edition, and you and I thought that the GMC Canyon 84X may have been up there.
Yeah, we just had it at the office. I think it was like 68,000.
Yeah, but this Jeep, it takes the cake for midsize.
Now, if you guys are wondering why we're not including like the special Hennessy's, because these are trucks that most people buy. These are not for the super rich 6x6 guys out there. We know there are a lot more expensive trucks that are
$500,000 trucks.
Yes, at the Overland Expo we saw a bunch of them, but this is not the list. This is the list where you can go to a dealership and actually get this thing, maybe, and you'll see why maybe at the end of this. All right, what's number 9?
Number 9, and now we're climbing in price, right?
Yes.
It's the new 2023, soon to be 2024 Ram 1500 Limited. Limited is our top of the line trim, and if you add most options to it, it's at about $81,000.
That's a breathtaking number for
A half-ton
truck. What is the special sauce that makes it so expensive, Andre?
Well, the special sauce, I think, Ram founded in 2019.
Right.
It's their luxurious interiors. It's their options.
Enough leather to mow down a herd of cows. Is that what you're saying?
They're really good at really precise interiors, and I think it's still selling, to this day.
So we're talking about heated and cooled seats.
Reclining seats.
We're talking about giant sunroofs.
Yes.
We're talking about the Ram box.
Big screens. And by reclining seats, I mean in the back. Of course, the front seats recline, but the rear seats also recline.
Wow. All right. What's number 8? Now we're getting more expensive here.
Yeah, a little bit more expensive. And this is a special trim that we recently had as well. Mm-hmm. This is the Chevrolet Silverado ZR2 Bison. This is the new specially prepared off-road truck.
Yeah, so basically what the manufacturers are doing now, and this is a trend that recently took root, and there have always been special edition trucks, right? But now there are like special edition trucks with special edition features on top of the special edition.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. So it's a Silverado.
Yeah.
It's a ZR2, which is the most off-road worthy one, but that's not enough.
Right. And the Bison package takes this price to $82,000. And this is a Chevy truck, by the way. So it's a 1500 we're talking about here. But ZR2 already gives you dual lockers, special DSSV shocks. And then the Bison edition takes it up a few notches with just special protection. Lots of skid plates. Boron steel.
AEV, right?
And big bumpers.
Yeah, so they've gone to American Expedition Vehicles and they've said, hey, why don't you take some of the stuff you're putting on the other trucks and put it on for us at the factory, and now you can get this ultimate off-road Silverado with a mighty hefty price tag.
And it's pricey. The Bison package itself is about $7,500.
All right, not to be outdone, is there a Toyota on this list, Andre?
There is a Toyota.
Okay, what is that?
Yes, so they just announced 2024 pricing for the Tundra, right? They raised the prices, surprise, surprise.
Yes.
And actually they raised the price kind of in the middle of the trim levels the most.
Yes.
But we're talking about the Capstone. The Capstone is their most luxurious truck. I called it the Lexus of pickup trucks.
Right.
And if you configure a Capstone Tundra 2024, it's also about $82,000.
Wow, that's another breathtaking number. Now, this is interesting because for a long time, right, you had the Tundra Platinum, which was expensive. Then you got the 1792, and now on
94,
top
yeah.
of that, 94, sorry. So now you can get the capstone on top of that. What happened to below SR5? Did all those
SRs,
yeah.
just basic.
Or just S? How about that, Toyota?
Just S. Give us an S. No, the capstone is, I mean, once again, the interior is on the next level, right? The materials they're using. That's why I kind of called it the Lexus of trucks, is
Yes.
because the quality of the luxury features is very special.
And I've been talking to Toyota, specifically the Lexus division, for a long time, and I've been telling them, you guys need to build actually not the Lexus of trucks,
a true Lexus.
That would sell like hotcakes, but people don't listen to us, Andre.
And
They
by
can
the way,
do what they want.
Exactly. By the way, this Tundra is a hybrid.
Yes.
That's what also makes it a little bit more expensive.
So you've got a little bit more torque, a little bit more horsepower, and not that much better fuel economy if we go by what we've done testing wise. All right, we can't of course let Ford out of the equation here. So what's number 6?
Well, this we're taking a big jump in price, and this is all electric. This is the new 2024 F-150 Lightning Platinum Black. I just saw it in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you were just in New York taking
Yeah.
a look at this thing. And basically what Ford did was they took an already expensive Lightning, which is around $92,000, right? And then they wrapped it
In matte black finish. Yes.
and jacked up the price by, what is that, 6,000?
Yeah, almost
6, right?
just over 6,000.
Do you get anything else besides the wrap for that?
Yeah, you do. And so the price tag we're talking about is basically $98,000 for this very luxurious Lightning all-electric truck. So you get special interior material, special leather. They call it Nirvana.
Is it made of gold?
No.
Lithium.
No. You get power steps included. You get tonneau cover. You got bed liner.
You know what? Bully sticks. You know, Blaze loves bully sticks.
Oh.
Those things are expensive.
Maybe they should line it the interior.
Bully
with
sticks,
them.
but Google what bully sticks are before you
Be
decide
careful
that's a
when
good
you
idea.
Google. Be careful when you Google this. So
Blaze is our dog, by the way.
it's also it's a fully luxurious truck, but they're also getting the latest technology like Blue Cruise 1.2, which is a self-driving, but still the driver has to pay attention. Technology.
All right. Well, we have yet to cap 100,000, but I think that's going to change with the next truck.
Yeah, number 5 on the list, we're going heavy duty.
Of course.
So we're going heavy duty diesels. And number 5 on our list is the new Ram 3500 Dually Limited. And this puppy can go up to about $102,000.
Remember a couple of years ago, we were sitting here wondering how long before we would reach over $100,000 for a truck. It wasn't that long.
No.
It didn't take all that long, did it?
And now we are here, and we're just on number 5 on our list.
I know.
So Ram actually hasn't updated their truck in a while.
Yeah.
But they're still quite competitive. Their high output Cummins is still there. And, their trucks are still really macho looking, really, really strong.
Yeah, so for that, of course, you get the bigger, more high output Cummins, you get the better transmission, right, the ASIN transmission, and you get an interior, which once again, a whole herd of cows died to make you feel like you're part of the Great West, even if you're not part of the Great West.
Yeah, so that's a very luxurious truck. Also very capable, towing over 30,000 pounds capability.
Yeah, so now we're talking about very expensive tools. Here I feel the heavy duty is like, the price sort of kind of justifies the tool. Some of the other trucks, that was more not what you need, but what you want.
Kind of a toy, right?
But that will change.
It'll change again.
It'll change. Right, keep going.
It'll change again. Number 4 on our list is the new 2024 GMC Sierra 3500 Denali Ultimate Dually. That's a long name.
So now you're getting the Duramax.
Yes, still diesel.
Still a lot of towing.
Lots of towing, and now we're talking, of course, I said over 30,000 pounds, but they're now pushing, towards, 35 and above 1,000 pounds. The price on this puppy, this is new design, new exterior, new interior, $104,000 for the Dually.
And we're talking about, I think the way we configure this is with like a fifth wheel setup, right?
Yeah.
So because obviously this is a towing truck. I kind of feel like with these heavy duty trucks, Andre, you're getting the most most poundage per dollar. In other words, the most length, the most width, the most steel
weight.
yeah, per dollar that you're spending. So I feel like there is some value there.
That's important, right? When you're taking your very expensive boat or motorhome or horses that may be worth millions of dollars.
Sure.
You want to be in a very comfortable, strong truck.
You bet. Or your Cimarron, which is also probably worth more than the truck.
Exactly.
Right? Your horse trailer with living quarters.
Where's Mr. Truck?
Yeah, where's Mr. Truck?
He's
All
at
right.
the trailer event.
All right, what's number 3?
Number 3 is another humongous truck. This is the new 2023 Ford F450, not 350, 450 Limited. And this puppy, it's a consumer truck. It's not a commercial vehicle, so it's still very luxurious. $107,000.
Wow. Wow. So that's the one, if you're on the rodeo circuit, you're going to be, if you're successful on the rodeo circuit, with your Cimarron with living quarters, that's the one you're going to be using to haul your horses.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because the 450, has a slightly wider axle. It turns a little bit better. And we reviewed a couple of them already. So it's a really capable vehicle and very luxurious.
Plus, with these, you get 6 wheels instead of 4.
Yeah, sure.
So you're getting more wheels per dollar, too.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we've worked our way down to the top 3, what is number 2, Andre?
So number 2, we're going back to kind of a toy realm, I would say, kind of recreational. This is the new Hummer EV truck. We used to have one.
Yes, we did.
And the price is still stratospheric. $113,000.
That's MSRP.
And if you can find one,
Which you
because
won't.
they're not selling very many of these puppies, still on their website, you can't quite configure one, like an online build tool. So they're still struggling to build these, but it is still very expensive.
Now, we realize that these trucks in the open market sell for more than the MSRP, but because we're not going to be guessing at that, we're going with the MSRP numbers. So that one, you get a lot of batteries per dollar.
Yeah, a lot of poundage as well, and a lot of horsepower, 1,000 horsepower.
9,400 some pounds with the spare tire that we had.
Yeah. We're talking just about the diesels, like the F450, has 1,200 pound-feet of torque. Now we're talking about 1,000 electric horsepower here in the Hummer.
Lots of batteries, lots of cool features. It's a convertible. You get all-wheel steering, Andre. You get crab walk.
Yep, you get it all, and you get you can remove the top panels.
Yes.
Topless.
You also get some visits to your GMC dealership if you take it off-road too hard, but we'll leave our videos that we've done to explain that comment. All right, what is number 1? And it's a tie, Andre.
Yes. So number 1, we just ran the story recently. It's the new 2024 Ram TRX. They raised the price. Surprise. It now starts at about $97,000, but with all the options, once you add all the options, $116,000.
If you can get it for that.
If you can find one.
And of course, we know it's got the Hellcat powertrain, 702
Two
horsepower, mighty TRX, Baja Racer, adaptive shocks, pretty much everything you'd ever want in a super truck. But there's another super truck out there as well.
Yeah, and we're talking about the Ford F-150 Raptor R. So we also had one in our fleet, and ours was about $110,000.
Yeah. By the way, we sold it. It was just way too much money to leave tied up in a vehicle. Yeah. So
it's gone.
It's gone. But
we can buy other trucks now,
and we will be buying other things. Yeah.
With options. Exactly. With options, $113,000 on the Raptor R. But this is a rumor. So the updated 2024 F-150 lineup is going to be unveiled in Detroit in September, just a few days from now, just a week and a half. And there's a rumor about a big price increase on the Raptor R.
Oh, I'm betting at least 10K. I'm betting you're going to probably
because
past 120.
Once again, there's not a lot of them.
No.
They can't build a lot of them and ship a lot of them. So it's kind of a scarce commodity, and a lot of people really want that toy, that really loud, powerful 700 horsepower plus vehicle.
You know what I hate and what I worry is going to start happening with trucks? I don't think it's happened yet. I hate when vehicles, specifically cars that are collector cars, become like a piece of art where they become, I call them wrapper cars, right? They become a commodity that people invest in. And then once you invest in it, you can't drive it because you take the value out of it, right? So a lot of cars, Porsches, Lamborghinis, you name them, people who don't have a lot of money but have enough to buy one, buy it and then they can't drive it. If you have a lot of money, you buy two.
Drive one.
You have one that's a wrapped car, right? Wrapped up, not touched, and then you drive the other one. But that to me is just the silliest thing in the world. As somebody who loves cars, driving them is really what they're all about. They're not pieces of work you hang up on the wall or commodities that you invest in. And I don't think that's happening with trucks, but at these kinds of prices, it might be happening, at least certainly for these like super trucks. Okay, Andre, so we promised the cheapest truck in the land, and I think a lot of you probably have guessed it. What is it, Andre?
Yeah, well, it used to be and still is the Ford Maverick. It's a little pickup, you call it whatever you want, but it still has a bed.
Once upon a time, it was 19,000.
19,999, but it's no longer that.
I know. It's gone up.
So the starting price, including destination now, is 25,500.
But then I think you get cruise control.
I hope so. I
think before you didn't get cruise
I
control.
hope you do. And this is so.
I know you've got. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So this is also interesting because the hybrid actually will cost you more. Remember, the hybrid, it was a starting one that had the hybrid. But now they'll sell you for $25,500, they'll sell you the turbocharged one. And then if you want the hybrid, you have to pay another $1,500 on top of that. So,
but you don't get all-wheel drive.
No, you don't. But still, Maverick is still very popular, and I think still great value for a pickup.
Yeah, I agree. I think, for all of you guys out there who are complaining about like these astronomically high prices, go get yourself a Maverick. And they're actually starting to become like gettable. For a long time, people had to wait a year. Dealers, of course, were marking them up, as is the way of the world these days. But now I'm starting to see them out on lots, and I'm actually starting to see people like who bought them eventually return them because obviously it doesn't work for some people. It is a small truck. The upside is it's easy to park. It's inexpensive to buy. The downside is it has limited amount of usefulness or utility.
Yeah, and it doesn't tow a heck of a lot, but still quite useful. You can still put a lot of stuff in the bed.
All right, well, there you have it, guys. If this video made you angry, let us know in the comments below. Or if it didn't, let us know anyway. We always read our comments, and we love to hear from you. Andre, where should they go if they want to see all of our coverage?
alltfl.com, because we have many channels, lots of news. alltfl.com in one place.
See you guys next time. Ciao.